Here I am again. I wanted to show you this beautiful tree. Remember I told you that my mom wanted to be planted under a dogwood tree? Well, say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. Isn't she beautiful? And she's this pretty in the spring, and then the summer she has gorgeous green leaves, and then in the fall they turn bright red, and then each one of these little flowers, I put part of Mom in my ear because she's my mom. This is not one flower. This is just something to attract the bees, and it'll kind of like, hi, come pollinate, pollinate me. But in the middle is where the flowers are, these little tiny flowers. So each single one of those is pollinate, pollen-mated, will make a berry, will make a fruit. And they're red and they're beautiful, and the birds love them and the squirrels love them too. Yeah, you know how I feel about squirrels. But I just wanted you to be able to see how pretty my mom was, because that was what she wanted to have her ashes under. Come around and we'll take a better look of her. This is so I can hear the raccoons when they go over the fence. I love raccoons too, a lot. Look how beautiful, isn't she pretty? Hi, Mom. This is my favorite time of year. It's the prettiest dress I think that she has. And she always blooms around Easter time. I just love it. All right, and this tree's been around for a long time. I mean, we're going back to the dinosaurs. Second graders, remember Deinonychus, the terrible claw that we read about? That was a dinosaur that in my book, they hadn't feathered yet. They've recently discovered that they were feathered, and they also know they had that wishbone, breastbone that supported flight. So that was one of the dinosaurs that, I know some of your parents will argue with me. I've heard them send messages to school, but I believe that birds are dinosaurs that did not become extinct. They just didn't become extinct. We still have them. And this was a flower that they would have seen. They would have also seen this tree, the birch tree. You know that one, we have it at Pinewood School. And I'm going to take you out back and I'm going to show you an oak tree that I planted from one seed from my mountain house. Come follow me. You want to turn that off for a second? Isn't that pretty? Grandma bought those. Here I am again. Hey guys, check out this oak tree. This is called a black oak because when it's older, its bark looks black when it's wet. And these are the acorns that you recognize that I've taught you about. The Ohlone women really love them because they made the really sweet pancakes. This was the one that you wanted to show to your mother-in-law to be, because she wanted to know you'd take good care of her son. This is a tree that it grows on. I haven't gotten any yet, because this tree's considered pretty young. There was another one alive when Deinonychus the terrible claw was. Really old. Oaks are really old. But it hasn't made any catkins. The flowers without petals like pussy willows have, that hang down and they pollinate, pollen-mate by the wind. And so I don't think I'm going to get any this year yet. Maybe next year. I planted this tree from one of these in the year 2000. So it's 20 years old. I had just a little seedling, and I love it very much, but I can't wait for it to make its very first acorn. Of course, you know, as I know, it will probably bring my very favorite creatures.
Squirrel!
Oh well, you just can't escape them. You just can't escape them. But that's okay, because I want to get some of these acorns. See their little beaks sticking up above the nest? They're getting older now, and their mom doesn't sit on them so much at night. Look what they've done to the wall of my house. Just remember that. These little dinosaurs are very, very messy.
Super poopers.
Super poopers. Guys, look what just happened here. I'm not going to do a full program about this right now. We'll do it later, but I just got these out this morning, and look it, we have liftoff. Our Anna Swallowtails have started. There's not very much fennel though for them. So over by the pavilion, Monica, pan over here. See underneath I cover that pavilion in the summertime. See how that parsley has started to come up and bloom? I'll put it over by that so it knows it has parsley. It likes anything in the carrot family. Fennel, parsley, dill pickle plant, dill, It'll even go to, oh gosh, now I can't even think of it. But we'll talk about it more later. But I had to show you, look, your guys are starting to come out already. Cool. It's still pretty wet. We're just doing this little quickie stuff. We just wanted to put it in here because now we can. This is our first one. Came out today, right while Monica and I were sitting there on the patio. So this is the parsley that I planted, and I've been picking it all winter to eat. And then it bolted. That's what happens when it grows up and gets tall and makes its flowers. And it looks just like wild carrots too. And I'm going to put her on there so her feet can taste that it's something she might want to lay eggs on when she gets the spark of life. So she knows it's there, and I have one here and I have one behind the camera over there. So there's plenty of food. Even if I don't have fennel, I have parsley and they can lay their eggs on that. So now she knows where it is. And remember, they smell with their antennas, they drink with their proboscis, the garden hose-like thing, like a tongue rolled up in their face, and they taste with their feet. That's really weird.